Everyone, Nick here from American Sled Dogs. What I want to share with you guys today is a generic warm-up that we use before full body training sessions for our group classes, and something that I've incorporated into many of my youth athletes workouts. So let's go ahead and get started here. As you can see here at American Sled Dogs, we pretty much have 30 yards of turf area. So if we're going in a group class, if I have more than 2 to 3 people, I usually just put everyone in rows. I'll have them go in different groups, okay, and then we'll hit a turnaround point around 10 to 15 yards here. Okay, so we got 6 different exercises that we're going to go over. First one here is going to be knee pull to the chest. So for the knee pull to the chest, we're working on just kind of stretching out the hamstring and everything here in the upper leg. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull my knee to the chest, stand nice and tall, think Superman chest here, and then alternate to the other leg. So kind of hold it for a second, hold it at the sticking point, and then switch to the other side. So we're going to go down about 10 to 15 yards. The goal is to kind of get 10 reps per side. All right, so once you go down your 10 to 15 yards there, the next one here is going to be a walking quad stretch. So for the walking quad stretch, obviously we're stretching the quads on this one here. All right, so what we want to see when we do this one here is that the hips stay in and the chest is tall. All right, that's a cue that we're going to use on a lot of these here, Superman chest. All right, so when I'm doing this one, I'm going to pull up on the back toe, keep my hips forward, hips are straight, I don't want to see any rotation there, chest is nice and tall, and we're just switching each side all the way down our 10 to 15 yards. After you finish the walking quad stretch, the next one here is going to be a single leg RDL. Now, a common mistake in the single leg RDL for many people is they're going to round the back and try and reach down as far as possible. That's not the goal here. Yes, we're working on coordination and balance, but we're also trying to get a nice stretch here in the upper hamstring and get everything primed here for all your lower body movements. So when you're doing this one, the goal is to pull the hips back as far as possible and let your shoulders follow. A very common movement that you'll see in many exercises like our deadlift, Romanian deadlift, and squat is that hinge pattern. So when you're doing the single leg RDL, what I want to see is I'm going to dig my feet into the ground. I like to act like I'm grabbing sand with my feet, okay? Nice stability here with the feet, slight bend in the knee. I'm going to go ahead and pull the hip back, and my shoulders follow where the hips go. All right, so pulling down as far as I can, and then coming right back up, nice and slow. So alternating legs here. Take your time on this one. Going all the way down your 10 to 15 yards. Once you finish that, the next one here is going to be our Frankenstein kick. Just like all the other exercise here, Superman chest. Okay, I don't want to see a rounded back. All right, so on this one here, the leg is straight. I'm going to go and kick my leg up with a straight leg, knees locked to the opposite hand. Okay, so as high as possible, no rounding forward. So that one's going to be your Frankenstein kick there. After the Frankenstein kick, our next one's going to be our lateral lunge into a hamstring stretch. So for the lateral lunge, I don't just want to step out to the side and pull my butt back. I actually want to pull my butt down. Okay, so think of a squat. All right, just a big step to the outside. Nice stretch in the groin. I'm pulling my hips down as low as possible, keeping this leg nice and straight. And I'm going to return back to the middle and reach down the middle there. Hold it for 1 to 2 seconds. Switch to the other side. All right, pull the hips down, stretch the groin, back down the middle. Lastly, we're going to go lunge and twist. So for the lunge and twist here, yes, we are warming up the upper leg. Okay, warm up the legs here. But we want to also focus on stretching the hip flexors and psoas. So as we do this one here, I'm going to take a big step forward, and I want to rotate my trunk towards that front knee. All right? Now you notice when I'm doing this one here, if you watch my hip stays in, and I'm also up on the back toe. You don't get much of a stretch from the psoas and hip flexor if you're going to go flat-footed. All right, so dig into that toe, rotate your torso towards the front, alternate side to side for your 10 to 15 yards. All right, so again, this is just something that we include in part of our warm-up to prime the body, get you ready for all the speed and agility drills and the resistance training that follows. Incorporate those 6 exercises. Let me know what you guys think.